And Sonny, first of all, we're going to get to this Disney Junior project in a moment, but talk to us about Qawwali music. Describe it.
Yeah, sure. Well, first of all, thanks for having us on. We appreciate, speaking to our local wonderful audience about this music. And we've been presenting Qawwali music in Houston actually since probably around 2006. And Qawwali is an art form that originates in South Asia. So, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Afghanistan, that sort of region is where this music originates. And it's really Sufi music. And it's really a music that has to be experienced in person. But we also are excited on the recording side because we're trying to take this music to new audiences. Again, because it originates in South Asia, we're excited to be able to showcase it and add context to it in audiences or to audiences when we present it across the United States. And we've had the opportunity to go to Europe and South America.
There's so much to learn about this genre of music, and like you say, you wish we could all experience it live. But you've released 2 albums, you're trained in Eastern and Western classical music. Is this really more of a culture, an intro to the culture of music? Is it the faith? I mean, is it a combination of both?
Yeah, I think that's very insightful. I would say a lot of everything you said. So Qawwali is a vehicle that we use to introduce, as you well put, South Asian culture, the literature and the poetry of the people there. And to that effect, South Asia is, even though a lot of South Asians have brown skin, there are hundreds of languages being spoken, many people of many different faiths. And so what we do, and specifically the Qawwali that we bring to on the stage, is not very monolithic. It actually represents a lot of colors. So we sing in Punjabi and Gujarati and Urdu and even Persian, and we're representing spiritual backgrounds that are, of course, Sufism, because the music comes from there, but also Hinduism and Sikhism. And again, how it relates to the United States and specifically Houston is because we're presenting this to audiences who are equally, if not more diverse than the canon of work that is presented on stage. So I think that's been really exciting. And Houston, to be honest, has been a wonderful place to be able to cultivate this and grow this.
For sure. We are such a diverse city. All right, Sonny, so let's chat about this Disney Junior collaboration. I understand this was the first time Qawwali music was ever used in a Disney production.
I didn't know that, by the way, until, afterwards they were doing a screening and were very kind. So, first, the folks at Disney, and specifically the composer of Mira, is Amrita Vaz, a talented composer who's done films before this, and she composed the first season and now the second one. So she reached out, and it was a pleasure to work on this because, I grew up, like many of us, watching Disney, whether it was Beauty and the Beast or Aladdin, and now having the opportunity to collaborate and create something for such a massive audience was amazing. And Amrita was huge in terms of allowing me the space to create. So the ensemble is, 7, 8 of us that recorded in a studio. And every time we thought about toning something down, Amrita was like, no, do you guys, whatever is authentic to this genre. And that's beautiful, right? Because now I'm able to see on screen what has happened in my living room or conversations that my parents and other uncles have. That language and that soundscape is now seen on TV. So it was a beautiful experience, a humbling experience, a fun experience.
And this is also the first on Disney Junior to really feature a South Asian theme and music. I mean, that's so proud to be able, like you were just saying, to sit in your living room and watch all these shows, but really have one that's speaking to the way that you grew up, Sonny.
Yeah, you know, I can't talk about who the first and stuff because, you know, my knowledge of what's on Disney is what I've consumed. So they may have done other South Asian things, but I think what you're saying is so right. Representation today means a lot, but that authenticity in representation is what each of us seek out for. And there's also a school of thought that as you see a culture that may not be of yours being authentically represented, you feel proud about yourself. So I could see, you know, the Latinx representation, and because it's got an authentic representation on screen as a South Asian, I would feel more comfortable in my own skin. And I think kudos to Disney for doing that. And Riyaaz Qawwali and all our musicians from our side have been very excited because this is you know, immigrants, many of us face this concept of two different languages or two different lives that many of us have. And this was a episode in which most of the languages or most of the dialogue is in English, and then it very quickly moves into Urdu, our song, and then weaves out, which is sort of the experience that many of us have.
Very cool, Sonny. We got to leave it there. Mira Royal Detective. We can find it. Mira Royal Detective, Disney Junior, also on the Disney Plus app. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you, both of you, for having me.
Yeah, congrats on the collaboration as well. And if you would like to connect with Riyaaz Qawwali, we do have a link on our website, houstonlife.tv.
It's all about inclusion, right?